And is live. Hello, hello, YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. We're doing another 5-minute language chat. So let me just show you the timer here. Actually, you know what? We'll start the timer when Estefanía gets a chance to actually talk. That's when we'll start it. So today we have, sorry, I'm being rude with my phone. I just want to open up the stopwatch. There we go. Okay, cool. So today we have Estefanía. How's it going?
Yes, hi, how are you?
Yeah, doing good.
Thrilled
So
to be here.
Stefania has a super awesome Instagram account that I really like. I
Thank
recommend
you.
people check it out in the description. I've never actually been, oh, I just realized your website didn't link properly in the description. I'm going to change that right now. Yeah, I thought we'd bring you on and yeah, we do a bit of a 5-minute language chat. So I will start the timer. There we go. Cool. So Stefania, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so I'm from Argentina and I'm currently living in Valencia, Spain. And I teach online. I teach Spanish. I've been doing this for almost more than 8 years now. Okay. And I used to do that back in Buenos Aires, where I'm from. I used to do that in person, like regular classes, to say. But when I moved to Spain, I discovered the online teaching world. So I loved it and I stayed there ever since.
Nice. So what are some of the differences you've noticed between teaching online versus teaching in person?
Okay, well, online teaching is so much more convenient. I'm like 2 steps from my virtual class, so I am never late. It's it's almost impossible to be late, and I I don't need to have a giant gap between classes because I'm already here, so I just have to switch the classroom or the student, and that's it. So it's very convenient. And I also really like all the technology that I can use for my classes. I think that gives them I think they look so much better, and it's there are so many things that are so neat to teach online. So I feel like I can use a lot of tools and things that I didn't know those ones before, but yeah, I just feel that it looks better. I can explain myself better with everything that is available for me to teach.
What do you use to teach online? Do you use Skype? What do you use?
Yes, I use Skype, but I also work for some companies. So they provide me with the software.
Mm-hmm.
So I use their virtual room and, well, things like Adobe. And so, and I really like it. So I feel like there are a lot of things that I can use there. So it's very, very cool.
Cool. What are some of the tools that you use when you're teaching online?
Well, I use like the whiteboard, I use the markers, I use videos. I can also share content that I can upload from my computer. I can share pictures, I
Hmm.
can share websites. And one thing that I really like is that I can interact with the students because they can also handle the pointer, for example,
Oh,
to
cool.
point
Okay.
at stuff. So I really like this thing with the students being able to ask me questions and to kind of make a teaching rehearsal themselves. Like, what is this, Estefania? What is that? And can you tell me? So I think that that is very good for them too, because they don't feel like they are part of an interrogatory. Like
Right.
it's not always me asking the questions, but they can also ask me and point at stuff. So
That's
I
cool.
think that's very good.
Nice. By the way, for anyone watching live, if there's any questions you want to ask Stefania, just type them in. I'm watching the live chat. So if you guys if you have any questions, type them in before we're out of time. So, so for you, like the people you teach, are they native English speakers? Are they like what languages do they typically speak?
Oh, wow. Well, I've taught every kind of languages, and
Okay.
not every kind of languages, sorry, every kind of speakers. Like
Right.
I used to teach for a Taiwanese company, which I loved, and
How did you land that job?
Yeah, I don't know. I just they were the sweetest and the best people ever. I don't know. They were very cool, and of course their native language was Chinese. And then after that, and before that, I've had German speaking people, French. I have a lot of French speaking people, mostly English speaking
Hmm,
people, of course, and then Russian, Polish, Italian. I think maybe I've had Japanese speaking
cool.
people. Yes, and well, I think I've had Swedish also, Norwegian, Finnish. Okay, yes,
Hmm.
a
So
lot
quite
of
a few.
yeah.
Nice. So final question here. It looks like it's from one of the live people. They're saying, how did you learn English so well?
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that comment. I used to work for companies before actually starting to teach for academies and companies. I used to work for Xbox. Surprise. So I was basically taking calls on customer support for the United States and Canada. So I became familiar with every kind of accents and pronunciations from different regions. That was very good for my English.
Hmm.
But I studied, of course. Before that, I studied English
That's an
formally.
interesting way. I never thought about that. I guess for a lot of people who are learning a language, I guess you could always apply for a job to work in like a call center in that language.
Yeah,
That would
in
be
my
an
case,
interesting way to get better.
that was my like best option at the time. I
Hmm.
kind of didn't have any other choice,
Right.
and but it was very good for my English. I recommend it.
Hmm. I've never thought about that. That's interesting. You can
Yeah,
make a little bit of money and improve your language skills. That's cool. Awesome.
yeah. Though it might be tough at some point, but you
I can
get to
imagine.
learn.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, we've gone a little overtime as usual. I always go overtime, but that's
Oh,
okay.
oops.
That's okay. It's always my fault. But thanks for being on here. Thanks for the 3, 4, 5 of you who watched. And
Thank you for
yeah,
having me.
yeah, sounds good. By the way, if you guys have Instagram, I do actually recommend you. Actually, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we're gonna try. I want to show you guys Estefania's Instagram. I don't normally
Wow.
do this
Thank
because
you
I
so
like.
much. That's very
So what I like
kind.
about her Instagram, I'll show everyone here. How do I do this? Okay, wait. I'm not sure if this will work. I think it should be clear. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's more than clear. So if you look, what I like about her Instagram, and by the way, no sponsorship, no nothing, just so you guys know, this is just me showing. This wasn't planned. So the way she organizes it is really cool. So everything on this side is all the videos. So all the videos with teaching Spanish, all that. If you look down the middle, so there you go. Actually, it looks like it's backwards because it's on the camera, obviously, but it says,
Yeah.
oops, oops, shoot, I
The
clicked
words
it.
are usually in the middle, but
Yeah.
now I have to add a video, so it's
Yeah.
not currently. But
Yeah, so it's
anyway,
like, for example, the most recent one, ¿Cómo hablar de dinero en español? Is like the middle picture, so that's what it says, right?
that's my
You
article. Yeah.
you look at the left picture, it's just the word dinero, and then the right one is like the video about dinero, about
Yes.
whatever it's talking about. So it's really cool. It looks really interesting when you're scrolling through. The videos are pretty. I find them to be really good.
Thank
I
you.
enjoy
I'm glad
watching
you
them.
like
So
it.
yeah, so I really like it. But and I follow a
I
lot
think
of people on Instagram. And
I've inspired some other people that I'm kind of doing the same, but
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
interesting
okay.
because
I'm fine.
I follow quite a few because usually what I do is I follow people. Maybe you're different. I don't know if you're the same or different, but I usually follow people either because I like the stuff, obviously, or
Hmm.
I'll follow them because I'm thinking like, oh, it'd be like it's kind of like my list of people I keep like, oh yeah, I want to reach out to them at some point about something. Like oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is interesting. I think I can work with them in this way, and I'll follow them. And so often there's people I'm following that I just followed them at some point because I thought maybe I would message them about something in the future that I never do.
I think you do an
um,
awesome job. Your account is
oh,
very
thank you,
good as well. I like following it, and it's very interesting everything
thank you,
that you share.
thank you. But anyway,
Yeah.
cool. We'll wrap it up, and yeah, hope everyone
Thank
has an
you.
awesome day. Hope you have a good day, and I'll stop the broadcast.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.